everyone, this is John Sinclair from PTA Global, and I got super trainer Andrew Morton here with me today. You know, we were having a conversation just the other day about, what's appropriate to talk to your clients about with regards to, can I tell them what they should be doing as a professional, or should I ask them? And we got into the conversation a little bit about, a few years back, we got really heavily involved in Olympic weightlifting. So there's about 4 or 5 of us trainers. And we thought it was the greatest thing because we were learning a great new skill and it was fantastic. And then we started teaching a lot of those skills to our clients. But we found that our clients weren't adhering to that. So maybe you could elaborate a little bit more on what we were talking about the other day.
Okay, well, basically the way that I know that it was going through our heads at the time was just, it was so exciting. And we found that it, by incorporating Olympic lifting as an activity, we found that all of our sports and our working out in our regular gym environment just improved so much, and the Olympic lifting movements just brought us to a new level of exercise. So we couldn't figure out why all of our clients wouldn't just embrace this, because look at us, all the things we could do. It was so great, and we were improving. So would you not want to do this yourself? And yet we were getting sort of mixed kind of signals. Some clients really enjoyed it and really wanted to embrace it and saw some of the results that we had as well. And others just didn't care for it. And instead of kind of understanding and going, okay, well that makes sense if that's not what you want to do, we just couldn't figure it out. We just kept kind of pushing and challenging them on why they, how could you not like this? It's so fantastic. But then it sort of dawned on us as we were talking a little bit that, it's not really about what we want. I mean, we can encourage people to do Olympic weightlifting. We can encourage people to use all the different tools like kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever. But if they weren't interested, or there wasn't that link in their brain that attached that exercise to what they wanted to achieve, it really didn't matter. So unfortunately, it became a lot about us and what we wanted, and we almost got frustrated with how someone couldn't embrace such a fantastic way of moving. But instead, we didn't ask the question to our clients about perhaps why they didn't enjoy it, or what would you prefer to do instead. And subsequently, as time's gone on, now it just makes a little bit more sense to us that we know how to get people to move a certain way. It doesn't have to be with a bar and Olympic bumper plates. We can get them to move using whatever tool we want to achieve their goals and still obviously keep them safe and ensure that they improve and as best we can in our guidance. But yeah, it was a really funny struggle, and we kind of were giggling about just, and it seemed like we were all doing the same thing. We all just wanted them to embrace it. Not everyone was ready for it, and that was sort of our little cue to take a step back and maybe start asking the right questions about why they didn't want to do it and what could we do instead, as opposed to do this or else because it's the greatest ever.
I think we really hammer home that point with PTA Global, and that's what's been such a liberating experience for myself, is that we're here to serve the client. And in doing so, really, it's about their training session. It has nothing to do with what we believe should be the right thing. I think as a fitness professional, it's our idea to be a guide for them, and we need to find what's going to work for them. But it's also okay to ask them, what would you like to get out of today's workout? And I think it'll help with your client adherence. I also think it'll help with their enjoyability of just coming to the club and enjoying it. And if we can add some fun into it and do maybe a skill set that matches their ability level, not saying that Olympic lifting, we won't get great results from it, but it just might not be what they want. And so if there's anything that we could, hopefully that this blog helps you guys out with, is to feel okay about asking your client what they'd like to get out of today's workout, because ultimately we're here to serve.